starting off with the Icelandic cod. Now you're getting 8 of them. Each one is a huge portion size of 6 ounces. That's like a restaurant portion size. They're Icelandic cod fillets. When we know it's really important to know your source, from the North American waters, line caught. Plus, you're getting the garlic and herb butter, that 3.5 ounce jar. So if you don't know what to do, they got you covered right there. Now this is the first day this year it's presented at this low of a price. It's on auto delivery every 60 days for a year, saving over $20 off of the QVC price and coming home for an easy pay of $26.33. It's mild, it's flaky, it holds flavor. Let's say hi to the whole Ristelli clan over there. And Menser, hi guys, how you doing?
Hey, Julia. How are you?
I'm so good. I am thrilled for this hour and a couple faces I haven't seen in a while. Hi, you two. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Chris. And hi, my dearest Brittany.
Hello. They were so excited to come say hello to you, but I think they're really here because they wanted to go share a piece of cod while I go over it with you.
We're gonna go eat that over there.
Enjoy.
All right, guys, we'll see you in a little bit. But Brittany Ristelli, VP of Culinary over there, and brings us Egg Harbor. Of course, Egg Harbor is the seafood division of Ristelli's. Ristelli's being our #1 food brand here at QVC, and Egg Harbor being our #1 seafood brand here at QVC. So a match made in heaven. Look, we had these last week, and they were one of the most popular items in our show. But this is the first day this year. So last week they were more expensive than they are right now, and fewer than 100 remain. It's $26.33 on your 3 easy pays. I just made that up, 190. I totally heard that wrong. Brittany, okay, let's get into it. Ooh, do we have the wrong mic up? Yeah, not hearing you, Brittany. I'm hearing somebody else, I think. So we're going to fix that real fast. Let me just remind you, we have auto delivery here. You're really going to want to lock this in on auto delivery because having this Icelandic cod is so versatile. 60 days for a year, locks in that price, which is the first day this year. You've seen this low price and that easy pay. It's M83611. Do we have her back? Do we have Brittany back? Oh, we still don't. Okay. Well, remember, oh, we're fixing up her mic right now. Oh, no worries. All right, so again, super popular last week, and it is really important to know your source. So these Icelandic cod fillets, flash frozen just one time before they come to you, whereas oftentimes fish from other sources, it gets fried and, not fried, it gets frozen, it gets thawed, it gets frozen, it gets thawed, all of that before it gets to you. You can really have confidence in Egg Harbor that this is flash frozen at the source before it's delivered to you, but it's from the North American waters right around Iceland specifically, which are nutrient dense waters. It's cold and it's clean, and these are line caught. They're white, they're dense, they're flaky, they're mild, and I think we have my girl back. Okay, come on back in then, Brittany.
There we go, a little technical difficulties.
All right, no worries.
So you explained that beautifully about how the cod has never been previously frozen. So what happens is off the coast of Iceland, really nutrient-dense waters, very, very cold waters. These cod are actually line caught right there. And line caught is incredibly important because that means that nothing else is being caught in those nets, no bycatch whatsoever. So the cod, already in beautiful conditions right there off the coast of Iceland, comes out of the water, and then it is boneless and skinless. And you can see it's a really beautiful, kind of thick, almost translucent piece of white fish. These are my favorite types of white fish because these are the more silkier blends of white fish. I'm sure you've seen like the steakier ones out there, the ones that pull a little bit, the ones that are really, really hardy, like a swordfish. But the silky cods are what I live for because when you flake through, you get this beautiful opaque white texture or white color, and then this beautiful flaking that happens. And you can just sort of sift through. The moisture is beautiful. The flavor is mild. If you're not familiar with cod, this is gonna be one of the less fishy fish, I suppose, for lack of a better word. But these are gonna be so incredibly mild and flavorful. You're also receiving the roasted garlic butter, which complements a mild white fish beautifully. If you already have your favorite cod recipe, you can use the butter on your vegetables, on your garlic bread, but it's great to use as a finishing butter, or you could put it on before you cook. So I love being able to have that versatility there, but you get a really nice creamy blend. When the fish comes out nice and hot, you can put the butter on top, or you can cook with it. So either way, you're sort of getting the whole package here.
Now, if you love fish tacos, this is the one for you because it'll stand up to the flavors of whether it's a salsa or a crema or whatever it is, however you build your tacos. This is that perfect mild flavor. Also great, right? If you want fish and chips, like cod is the way to go for fish and chips.
Absolutely. This is a more substantial fish, so this can kind of hold up in all of those cooking methods. If you want to batter it and bread it, if you want to dip it in egg and bread it, you can certainly do that. I love putting this on a piece of foil with just a dollop of the butter and being able to grill it. But there's a great rule of thumb when it comes to preparing fish, and that I always like to tell everyone is 1 inch per 10 minutes when you are pan sauteing like this. So what you do is you defrost it. It'll be about 1 inch thick, 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other. I started it early, Julia, because I wanted to be able to show everyone that in the time that you and I are chatting, that we can prepare an Icelandic cod from start to finish in its own sauce in the time that it would take us to prepare our sides, which we have waiting for us here.
Now, Brittany's showing us the bag that it comes in. Are they each individually vacuum sealed?
These are individually vacuum sealed and blast frozen. So think about walking around your grocery store and looking at those fish that have been sitting out. You really don't know how many times they've been previously frozen, and you don't know if they've been sitting there for a day, 2 days. There's a lot you don't know. Here you know that these are coming off the coast of Iceland, that they are frozen right there, blast frozen, and you are the very first person to prepare them.
Can we go to Iceland?
Let's go. So you can see here, you know, it's lowly populated, beautiful clear waters, line caught. Again, line catching is really important because there's no bycatch. Nothing else is getting in those nets. And then they, right there in Iceland, are individually packaged and blast frozen. And then they are sent home to you to prepare air fryer, oven, broiler, saute pan like we have going here. Add a little bit of your butter, add a little bit of white wine. Maybe you want to do a little bit of capers. But we've recently started incorporating a lot of fish into our kids' diets. My son plays ice hockey. So those boys are now learning about the world of protein. So these have about 30 grams of protein. So they're 9 years old right now. They want to talk about getting big and strong. But one of them on the team, our friend Killian, told us that he likes them breaded. So this is the way that I do it for my kids. I take the butter that is coming with your Icelandic cod, and I kind of use it as like a coating on top of the fish. And then I let them break up like a buttery cracker instead of breadcrumbs, just to give them something to do, make them feel like they had a part of something.
Okay.
And then that goes into the oven, and it comes out with your cod being really moist on the inside. And then you've got that great buttery cracker crumble crunch on the outside. And this is just a great dish for the whole family, but I love preparing this one with my kids because it was a way that I got them to eat fish and actually enjoy it, because it is such a substantial fish that it's going to hold up.
Well, it works out to be
method.
under $10 a piece, like $9 and change a piece. And it's really large, coming in at 6 ounces each. That is what, like the restaurant size that you wouldn't often see when it comes to a piece of fish like this. But this is fish that you can have absolute confidence in because you know the source, you know that it's line caught, and it's one of the most versatile fish that is out there. It takes on the flavors of however you decide to prepare it. It's M83611. This is an auto delivery opportunity because I really feel this will quickly become a staple in your freezer. Every 60 days for a year locks in that price. And remember, this is the first day this year that you've seen it this price. We had it last week. Not at this price. Today it's $78.98. It ships for free, as does all of our food here at QVC. And of course, we have easy pays of $26.33, which, by the way, if you want to use your Q card, you can get home on 5 easy pays as well. Always really popular, but not a lot of these to go around. How many are left, Carrie? She's checking. Maybe she didn't hear me. M83611, that's going to be your item number. And remember, you're getting 8 of them, so under $10 a piece. Did you already finish the ones that you were making?
They are all done, and they are getting plated, and as soon as you take the camera off of these, I see certain staff members that you guys cannot see getting ready to eat their dinner.
That looks so good. Like my mouth is watering. And it's really a mild flavor of a fish. And it has that silky texture, which is just so divine and decadent, but it's really versatile. I love all the different ways that you showed us that you've prepared it. But now I really have fish and chips on my mind with a really good tartar sauce and some malt vinegar.
Exactly, and these come individually packaged, Julia, so if you want to take them out and defrost them and then take a really sharp knife and kind of cut them down into those fingers, you can have like sort of the fish and chips finger style and have your dippers. So we do that a lot at home too, just because they're such a great shape. They're 6 ounces, so you can kind of cut them down into 2-ounce pieces and really have fun with these. I mean, this is, again, become a staple in our freezer because we just take them out, and the butter, I use it to cook with, and I use it as a finishing butter all the time, that it just pairs so well together with not only this cod, but all whitefish and seafood in general. So it's a really wonderful flavor profile.
Look, if you're looking to incorporate a little bit more fish into your weekly meal rotation, you have to pick these up because they're just so easy. Remind me, do we thaw these first?
So we do recommend that you defrost these first, and these are, again, a very moisture-driven fish. So take that paper towel, get that extra step, and just pat them dry before you put them in your saute pan, your grill, your oven, your broiler, your air fryer, or whatever your favorite way is to cook at home. And again, the easiest way, I think, to prepare these is just use that dollop of butter, put them on a pan, and put the oven on 350, and about 25 minutes later, you have this beautiful, silky textured, mild whitefish.
Well, less than 140 remain. Lock in this price, the sale price. It saves you $20 and a penny, and receive this every 60 days for a year if you opt in for auto delivery, which of course you can cancel anytime. It's $26.33 on your 3 easy pays. You get the 8 6-ounce Icelandic Cod Filets, line caught, plus the 3.5-ounce jar of the garlic and herb compound butter. We're talking 3 pounds of this fish, less than $10 per piece.